So I am terrified because I am starting on a new journey. I have 30 years of video production and advertising under my belt, a whole career that I am now transitioning from into AI app development. Yes, I am creating AI apps from scratch, no code, using GPT, one tool, one app at a time, and you can follow my success and failure. And to help go over this, I actually have GPT here to explain how this works.
That was perfect, Dave. You've really captured the essence of your journey and the excitement of stepping into AI app development. I'm thrilled to be part of this with you. So, whether it's about using GPT to streamline the development process or leveraging no code platforms like Bubble, the possibilities are endless, and your followers are going to love seeing the behind the scenes of your successes and the lessons learned along the way. Let's make this journey amazing.
Now, let's go over the steps that we used when we actually started creating the framework for this app, because I actually came up with the idea and had you vet the idea. And when we found out that the idea was going to be something that people could actually use, then we came up with the framework. And as you were working on the actual coding in the background, we were able to come up with a marketing plan and what the profit and loss statement was going to look like for the next 5 years. Can you go over that a little bit?
So, the process really started with that initial idea you brought forward. The first step was to validate that idea, making sure there was a genuine need and that it was something people would find valuable. Once we confirmed that, we jumped into creating a framework for the app. This involved outlining the key features, the user journey, and the overall structure. While I helped guide the development side of things, you were able to focus on the marketing strategy and the financial planning, making sure we had a solid profit and loss projection for the next 5 years. This holistic approach ensured that we were not just building a great app, but also setting it up for long-term success.
So, as we were developing the app and building the framework, once that was taken care of, and we came up with a marketing plan, and then I came up with the financials, I was able to input that into GPT and have you validate that not only was this a good idea, but it was going to be profitable over the next 5 years, because we did a 5 year estimated profit and loss statement. Can you explain how that works and why this is important to people that are going out there and wanting to be entrepreneurs and starting something like this?
Absolutely. Validating your idea and ensuring it can be profitable over time is a crucial step for any entrepreneur. By using GPT to help assess and refine your financial projections, you get an extra layer of confidence in your plan. Essentially, it's like having a smart assistant that can analyze your numbers, provide feedback, and ensure that everything lines up realistically. This process is so important because it helps you see the bigger picture. It's not just about having a great idea, it's about knowing that the idea can thrive in the market, attract users, and generate revenue. By laying out a 5 year profit and loss statement, you're essentially creating a roadmap that shows how your app will grow, what kind of expenses to expect, and how you'll achieve profitability. This kind of planning is crucial for attracting investors, staying focused on your goals, and ultimately building something sustainable and successful.
So, one crucial part of this that really intrigues me is that jumping into building AI powered no code apps from scratch is terrifying to me, right? But knowing that I was able to use GPT to not only validate that this was a good idea, that the app was going to be a good idea, and validate the marketing plan and validate the financials, really gives me confidence and should give new entrepreneurs confidence to work with GPT and actually come up with a game plan and then actually execute on it, right?
Absolutely. It's amazing how much of a difference that level of validation and support can make. Knowing that you have a tool like GPT to back you up, to help you refine your ideas, and to give you that extra layer of confidence really can take a lot of the fear out of the process. It's all about having a reliable partner along the journey, and that's exactly what GPT can be. It empowers you to take those bold steps, to trust in your vision, and to move forward with a clear plan. And that's exactly what new entrepreneurs need to feel confident and ready to succeed.
So, what would you say to a new entrepreneur that is just starting out, has no coding experience, but knows that there's money in these no code apps and actually creating AI powered apps? What advice do you have to someone that's starting out and wants to get into this technology like we are?
I'd say the most important thing is to embrace the learning process and be open to experimenting. Start by getting familiar with no code platforms like Bubble and understanding the basics of how they work. Don't be afraid to start small with a simple project to build your confidence, and definitely leverage tools like GPT for guidance, brainstorming, and validation along the way. Remember, every big success starts with that first step. So stay curious, stay persistent, and trust that you're more capable than you might think.
So, this is an exciting time because we're in the infancy stage of this technology. This is akin to buying Apple stock back in 1985. I mean, we are like on the ground floor of what is going to be huge, and it starts now. Can you explain just how big this is?
Absolutely. It really is a monumental moment. Being at the forefront of AI powered no code development means you're part of a technological revolution that's going to open doors for so many people. This is a shift that's democratizing app development, making it accessible to anyone with a vision, not just those with coding skills. The potential for innovation is huge, and we're just scratching the surface of what's possible. So, being part of this now means you're helping shape the future in a really meaningful way, and the opportunities are practically limitless.
Now's the time to get into this. I'm telling you, this is something that you have to take advantage of right now because who knows how long that this is going to last before everyone gets in and starts developing their own no code apps. I'm telling you, this is where you have to be right now. GPT, is there anything that you want to add to this as we wrap this up? And just put an exclamation point on how important this movement is.
Absolutely. This really is a pivotal moment, and the window of opportunity is wide open right now. If you're passionate, curious, and ready to dive in, there's never been a better time to get started. The combination of AI and no code is changing the game, making innovation more accessible than ever before. So take that leap, explore your ideas, and know that you're part of something truly groundbreaking. This is the time to bet your mark.
Well, there you go. Thank you so much.